Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy 3 Pixel Remastered. I am Marusu and today we're flying around in our airship and getting out of here. Alright, so to get out of here, just basically go back the way you came, north, 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 then east, south, east, south. There we go. Get into a fight. Artillery. Nice. Blade Blitz. Just regular attack, and then you can use Rune Staff. Alright, so today is a great day. As it goes. Oh. Can I not get down there? No, I have to go this way. Okay. This way. East. South. My big ship couldn't get down into that small crevice. South, south. And then west twice. South again. And then south again. And then north. And then west. Whoops. West. And then north. Get into a fight. Preemptive strike. Artillery is providing cover. It does so much damage. I love fighting things on my airship. It's so cool. Alright. North, north, and then west 2 times, and we're out of here. Simple as that. Alright. Now. The little oasis here. Now, wrong button. Now we want to go to the northwest, where that, like directly northwest, where there's a small little passageway with a bunch of what looks to be like shrubbery. We want to go over there. Now, see, we can't get through with our ship because there's these shrine thingies here. These little gates. So we want to get out of here, make sure we're healed up. We're fine. And leave our ship. Now we want to walk through these. These gates are what we needed the fangs for. Each fang destroys a gate. We needed all 4 fangs to destroy all 4 of these gates. Once you destroy all of the gates, you want to go back to your airship. Get into a fight against a Minotaur, which is a new enemy. I wasn't going over this yet, but yeah, here's a Minotaur, new enemy. He's a Minotaur. Actually, an enemy that is accurate to what the creature is, unlike the lynx. Ow. For the record, I shouldn't be fighting these things. I got unlucky and got into a fight. I'm a little underleveled for them. I'll just use raise. It doesn't matter. I'm about to get to my airship. I'll just rest. Yeah, so this entire area is end game area, right? This path leads directly to the final dungeons. But why are we going this way? Well, we can't fully do the entirety of the final dungeons. There's still another place in the story that we have to go to before we can even go there. But there is something here that I want. And boy, do I want it. Alright. Here's a Chimera. The flying enemies around here are a lot weaker than the ground enemies. Because the ground enemies around here are similar enemies to those that are in the final dungeons. But it expects me to come here with my airship and not be walking around in the final dungeons. Now, I do want to go to the Ancient's Maze and just go straight up. Do not go anywhere else. If you get into fights, that's going to be a problem. But you want to go straight up because here is the Earth Crystal, the final crystal in the game. It's the Earth Crystal. But something attacks. You're surrounded. Oh, Master Zande's orders. You will all be swallowed by darkness. And we get into a fight. The return. That's not the return. He looks like Hecaton Chair, but this is actually Titan. Titan has a lot of HP. And no weaknesses. He's just a very much stronger Hecaton Chair. The difference, though, is I am not stuck using mages or Blade Blitz. I can just straight up use attack. And he's resistant to like all magic, but magic is still good to use. He has 20,000 HP and he has a lot of resistances. You know what? I wish I had something that gave me heal, but I don't know if heal is in this game. Yeah, it is a pretty nasty fight. Pretty nasty fight. You got to be very careful. This Quake does a lot of damage. That's why I'm using Cura on the party. About 20 rounds of this. Frankly, I'll just keep doing all that. And you missed. I should have had a summoner. An evoker. Evoker would have been great. Yeah, just keep using that. I'm going to have to keep her on full on healing. Alright. Alright. Oh, wait, no. Crap. Let's swap over to Blizzaga, and you can, honestly, you use Protect on everyone. That might really help. It's not a multi-target spell. I don't have the time to be able to do that. Just Cura. I don't know if Protect will protect against the Quake anyways. Yeah, it's a pretty nasty fight. It is a pretty nasty fight. I'm going to need a Kiraga. I was expecting him to do that, and this is why I needed the Kiraga. You gotta be smarter than the opponent. You gotta anticipate his moves. It's 3D chess over here. I'm really hoping this guy's almost dead. I don't know how much more of this it got in me. I just started the recording. Yeah. I mean, I'm doing about 1,000 damage every single turn, so about 20 turns will take him out. Just auto it. I think I can do a round of Blizzaga for an extra damage. Yeah. Okay, good. It was not much, but it's extra damage. Yeah, Titan... actually, this might be the first instance of Titan in Final Fantasy. I know he's not in 1. I don't think Titan is in 2. I think that might be Golem. I'll correct myself in editing, but I'm pretty sure this is the first iteration of Titan in this series. I'm gonna go back to Cura on everyone. He's gonna use Quake or Flare. That too. He has that, which tells me he's almost dead. No, don't do that. Do not do that button. All right, so I just wasted that. All right, so that tells me that he is almost dead. I'm gonna use Raise, bring him back because I want him to get the experience. I'm gonna use a straight up Cure on him. Please tank that Flare. Nope. Yeah. Once he starts using Flare, it means he's almost dead. I might actually kill him right here. Nope. He still lives. Alright, my last Raise. Hopefully I kill him here. Nope, not dead. Who's dead? Alright, Cura. As long as he doesn't use Flare on Ignis, we're fine. Alright, he used Quake. That's fine. Quake is fine. Alright, but now I'm out of that, so let's use Thundara. I get more damage on Thunder-based spells, and I'm also out of Cura now. So there's that. Luna tank that Flare. Crud. This might be a problem. This might be a problem. Oh, there goes Ignis. That's my damage dealer. So, by that, I don't have anything. It's over. I'm about to get a game over. I can use a Phoenix down, but it's not going to matter. He'll probably use Quake, and I'll probably die. I'm just going to have to try to see if I can take him down the rest of the way. That Flare is a problem. Refia for the win! Yeah, that fight is not easy. Once he gets down to, like, I want to say his last, like, he gets halfway down, like, to 10,000. It might even be 5,000. He starts using Flare, which, as you clearly saw, can literally destroy your entire party. Flare is incredibly powerful. Yeah. Make sure you are very well prepared for this. I, sadly, was not. Now, granted, actually, that probably would have gone a little bit better if I had level 6 spells, but I never bought them. Oh, I actually can use a level 7 spell, too. So yeah, if I bought the level 6 and level 7 spells, that might have went a little bit easier. I didn't think it to do that. Also, Refia's job level is maxed out. But that's not going to matter, because I'm going to be a Black Mage. I'm going to quick save. It's the fourth and final crystal, the Earth Crystal. Warriors of Light. The mortal known as Zonde is using my powers for the utmost evil. He plans to draw the world into darkness. You must use the power within me to cast away the cloud of darkness. And with that, we get what I believe to be our final jobs. Magus, upgraded form of the Black Mage. Devout, upgraded form of the White Mage. And Summoner, upgraded form of the Evoker. There might be more classes later, because there is a class that I don't have that I distinctly remember getting in this game. But that might be 3D exclusive. There's a couple of new classes in the 3D version that you can't get in this game. But yeah. Secret's Tower is the conductor of light. Zonde plans to use it to amplify our powers and summon the cloud of darkness. Now go, the Secret's Tower, and go to the Crystal Tower and stop Zonde, Warrior of Light. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now, because I physically can't. I cannot actually go up the tower. There's one more thing you need to do in the game before you can actually get there. As of right now, I can't do that. But what I can do is change our jobs. Now, you see that 37 MP, right? And then 14, 10, 8, 3, 2. Oh, and I guess at 99 you get 1. Well, let's look at that. I'm going to turn him into a Magus, which he can now use. No, he can always use rods. Yeah, so he's a Magus now, and she is a Devout, which are essentially the same, but they're direct stronger upgrades. Now, even at level 1, 22, level 1, 2, 9, 7, and then 12, 11, 7, and 6. So, like, it lowers the level 1 through 4 spells maximum, but you get more at level 5 through 8, which means you can do the higher level spells a lot more, which is what I want to do, and half of the reason I'm thinking of turning Arc back into a, like, because I can turn you into a Summoner, right? And now you have 34, 12, 12, 12, 12, and 3. So, like, now I don't have to just worry about constantly using escape. Also, if I remember correctly, and I will confirm or deny this in editing, if I do not have this correct. If you do not see any edit, then take this as being correct. If I remember correctly, with Evoker, the higher level it is, job level, the more chances you have for them to do their stronger moves. And I think it also increases the potency, or aka the power, of the individual moves. Now, I'm not entirely sure on that. And then same thing with, like, Summoner, it does the same thing. But I want to say Summoner has a better chance of using their black and white magic spells of higher variety, like multi-target attacks, than Evoker had, right? So they're just all around stronger. And I don't have any magic for my Summoner currently, but I'm just gonna crystal glows softly, warriors of light. Only you can prevent forest fires. Only you can restore hope to the world, for yours is the light that can balance out the darkness. Oh, well, thank you. Now I don't have to rest. Right, so yeah. So now you can see the glory that is Summoner. Now, am I going to stick with Summoner for the rest of the game? I don't know. There's another class that I really like that I want to use, but I'm not entirely sure if I can I'm not entirely sure if I can get it. It might be a secret job class. Now I don't think there's any difference on what, yeah, because, like, Summoner can only use rods, Magus can only use rods, Devout can use staffs, which staffs do the things, right? But yeah, now I can I can go. Actually, how much experience? I have a lot of gil. Before I do anything else, right? I want to go back to the magic area. I want to go back to the magic area, and I want to buy me the upgraded magical spells. All right. So yeah, now I can just use magic for days. Like, look at that. Look at that. Summoner's absolutely good. It's absolutely golden. And yeah, instead of having 3 of these, I got an extra 10 now. Like, it's so good. There's a reason that they're the last ones you get. Alright. So yeah, first thing I need to do is I need to go back to my submarine. Where did I park that thing? All the way over there. Okay. Yeah, so I need to go and get my submarine back. Because before we move on, because there's one more area that we need to do before we can go to through the Ancient's Maze and the Sicris Tower. But before we even do all of that, I have optional stuff I want to take care of. I could just grab that. You can do that in the other game. All right, so first I need to just park this here. Forget about my big ship for a sec. Because I want to go buy the magic spells. Alright. Which, if I remember correctly, yeah, it was over here. Yeah, look how much faster this ship is than the Invincible. Yeah, so dive. We'll buy what I can buy. Beep beep. Yeah, Earthen Fury. Yeah, see? Multi-target attacks now. As a summoner, you get the option, you get the ability to do multi-target attacks rather than just the one-target attacks. It's so much stronger. It's great for just clearing out random encounters. And because you don't have to worry about them, like the low MP now. Yeah. All right, move. All right. So first things first, let's go down here. All right. So I already have all this stuff. Actually, I need. Yeah. Okay. So Aroga. Yeah, I'll take Stona. You never know when someone might get petrified and haste. And then for you, for Raga, I don't care about bio. I'll take Warp though. There you go. And then over here, Karaja, Azuna, Reflect, Quake, and Drain. Now I'm out of MP. That was level 7, so I don't. Can I get level 8 here? This is level 4. That was 7. This was 6, right? Yeah, 5 and 6. Yeah, I don't think I can get 8 here. Which is fine. Know where I get 8. Yeah, that's... Yeah. You're not going to be able to buy the rest of the summons. All those summons are optional. All right, so that's all that. Let's go learn those now. Learn Faraga, Warp, Quake, and Drain. And then learn Aroga, Stona, Haste, Raja, Azuna, and Reflect. Nice. So now I have level 6 and 7 spells I can do. Can't do level 8 yet because I haven't found them. And then I have all of those. Still don't have any level 4 spells, but that is fine. Alright. Now with that, I'm going to quickly... Right. Okay. So, yeah, that's all the time I have for this video. I was really hoping to do the next dungeon, but I guess that will be the next episode. Um, yeah. So in the next episode, we're gonna start with some side quest cleanup, getting us some really good goodies, and um, fight some potentially very powerful enemies that might also hurt. But on the bright side, I have upgraded forms of some of the best magic classes in the game, if not the best magic classes in the game. And I'm hoping to be able to just absolutely obliterate everyone that crosses my path. Until then, if you like what I do here, like and subscribe to my channel. Comment down below if you use a summoner at this point, how much you love summoner. Um, when talking about summoner, don't spoil the monsters that we're going to get. I know I have been talking about things to come in the game and um, stuff, but I don't want to spoil mechanics and stuff. So, yeah, talk about how much you love summoner without talking about the other enemies. And until next time, I will see you all then. Take care and bye bye.